Hey guys, Bellatrix Pretzel here, and thank you for joining me for yet another speed build. So this is our Quaint family home. I built it on a 40 by 30 lot, which I came to realize is actually sort of like a huge lot for the house itself. So I do quite a bit in the backyard actually, and I really like how the back of the house turned out. Anyways, you guys will see that soon enough. Yeah, so it was a 40 by 30 lot. It became a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. And it came out to 125,127 simoleons. Um, okay, I'm not sure if this is frozen or if I just really wasn't doing anything for a large amount of time. Seriously, what the heck is going on here? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and check what's going on. I could be crazy. This could be like, could just be a glitch on my computer, and you guys are actually seeing moving footage, um, or there's just a glitch and this still is frozen. Anyways, I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, so my editing software just decided it wanted to make me look crazy. Yeah. All right. So evidently nothing was wrong. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving on. So what to say? What to say? What to say? This I did base this off of a picture of a house that I found on Google Images. I think I typed traditional house, and this was one of the results that I really liked. Um, yes, it was a combination of stone and sliding. Um, it was in the picture itself. It looked like the house had round stones. This one here has square stones because that's what The Sims has. I actually might have used brick because there's a very real chance that I did not like the color of the stones available in The Sims. So, yeah. Anyways, um, so not last week's, the last video I posted was a very modern build, and this is a traditional build. As you guys might have noticed, I've been doing a lot of traditional builds lately. I'm trying to throw in some like modern builds, just to, like, mix it up a little bit. But I don't know, I've really been feeling traditional houses lately. They're just, I don't know, I find traditional houses to be just so cute. So I've just been sort of obsessed with them, and this house, sort of the reason why I picked it is I think the fact that it's not a wraparound deck, but I don't know, the front deck, it just gives me total Gilmore Girls vibes. I'm not entirely sure why, but it really does, and I think that's why I decided to build this house. I don't know, to me it just really screamed, I just had a major Gilmore Girls vibe, even though it does not at all look like their house. Um, yeah, anyways. So I'm just working on detailing the front a little bit. This was something that the original house had as well. I kept the flower areas pretty similar. Yeah, and in the back here, I decided to put a gazebo. And I have to say, I am super annoyed at the fact that we do not have hexagonal roofs. Because honestly, the roofing could have looked so much better. But it's really hard to do without a hexagonal roof. Like, I miss that so much from The Sims 3. So, I stick with whatever mess that is. And, I mean, it sort of works. But it also sort of looks horrible. um, Anyways, you make do with what you have. I really wanted a gazebo, and making a square or rectangular gazebo just seemed like a horrible idea. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, anyways. Where am I going with this line of words, this thought process? Yeah, I'm feeling incredibly awkward as I'm recording this voiceover, and I apologize, but if any of you guys have seen my previous videos, especially my earlier on videos, you guys will notice that awkwardness is a very real theme in my life. Yeah, okay, so originally, as you guys might have seen, I used the fountain tool to create the water around the gazebo, and then when I was rebuilding it, I accidentally clicked the pool tool, and so I deleted it, but then I was like, you know what, actually, why not just make it a pool? It looks pretty darn similar to that of the fountain tool, but they can actually swim in it, so, why not? Yeah, so there I am, just messing around with the layout, trying to find something I like, and I do. Though I decided to make the bathroom a little bit bigger, and to do that I had to move that staircase around. Yeah. So it's one of those houses where there's no hallway, and you just have to go into different rooms by going, like, you just have to travel through rooms to get to other rooms. Oh, whoops. Oh god, how do I stop this?
Alright, time to meet
I was
the
talking
lucky
for too
family
long
that
and
will
didn't
live
realize I was getting
in
into the introduction
this
of the
little family
family.
home.
So
That's not all
enjoy
that little.
this picture of the house
So this
I
is Scott
based
Finley.
this
He
build on.
wants to be a best-selling author. He's an art lover, a vegetarian, and a bookworm. So this is his everyday outfit. Here's his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, and his swimwear. So next we have his wife, Annie Finley. So she wants to be a painter extraordinaire. She is also a vegetarian. She's family oriented and she's a bookworm. So this is her everyday outfit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the top at all, but I can see her painting in this outfit. Like, I don't know, to me this just sort of screams old clothes that I would use to, like, do something messy with. So I feel like it works. That's her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. So next we have the youngest daughter, Madison Finley. So she has her mom's orange hair and her dad's skin tone. So she is an artistic prodigy, and she's creative. And when she grows up, she'll most likely be made vegetarian. I think this whole family is vegetarian. Just because. Anyways, here's her everyday outfit. Her formal, once it loads, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, and her swimwear. And last, we have the teenager, Sierra Finley. So she wants to be a musical genius. She is vegetarian and she is a music lover. So this whole family is creative and vegetarian. Yeah. Anyways, this is her everyday outfit. For her, I wanted one of the family members to just wear cowboy boots. And I chose her, and I really love these cowboy boots, and I never end up using them. I'm just curious about the color. And oh yeah, I'm so happy that there are red cowboy boots. If anyone watches How I Met Your Mother, you will understand why I am happy there are red cowboy boots. Yeah, anyway, so that's her everyday outfit. Here's her formal, her athletic wear, her sleep, her party outfit. I just went with it here. I was like, gonna put the cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and this just works. Yeah, and then here is her swimwear. Yeah, so let's get to furnishing this house. Yep, yay! I'm feeling extra awkward today. I hope you guys don't mind.
Sorry about that little timing error. I didn't realize I kept that. Sorry, I didn't realize that while I was talking, the introduction to the family was about to start. So then I sort of freaked out and I forgot how to stop the recording. So I went on for a little while. And so I decided, instead of redoing that bit of voiceover, I would just chuck in that photo of the original house. So I apologize for the extra needless length of this video, by by a few seconds, but still. But I mean, at least you guys don't have to Google search the original house. There's a photo of it there. And I think I actually did a pretty good job recreating it. And I'm sure I've mentioned this in other builds, and if I haven't, sorry. Yeah, and if I haven't, then good, because I'm not being repetitive, but if I have, I'm sorry, I'm just a repetitive person. When I recreate houses based off of photos, unless it's a screenshot of a house that I built like years ago on The Sims 3 or something, I only recreate the house from one angle. So in this case, there was a photo of, the photo was of the front of the house, so I recreated the front, and then I sort of imagine how wide the house is, and if the back is flat or if there's a similar sort of mirror detail to the back and the front. And the interiors are fully, coming out of my head, like just completely my design, from the layout to the furnishing. Yeah. So, anyways, clearly we are furnishing the house right now, and I decided to lift up all the windows because I hate when the counters overlap the windows. Yeah, so I tried to keep the entire interior of the house very traditional. The flowers in there, I feel like it gives it sort of like a country house vibe. Hence why our little teenage girl here has cowboy boots. After I did the interior of this house, I was like, one of these people in this family absolutely needs to have cowboy boots. Honestly, I should have chucked red cowboy boots on the dad, and just, just gone like full on How I Met Your Mother reference in there, other than my mentioning it in the introduction and now. Yeah. Anyways, so there are sunflowers on the table, and I think I have sunflowers in the living room as well. And I don't know. I found that it really fit in like the country house vibe I was trying to give off with this house. Yeah, and I don't think I end up putting a rug in the dining room. Then again, I built this a couple of days ago, so I probably did, and I just don't remember. And I don't know what my point was. I don't know where I was going with this. Let's just watch. It's the first time I'm watching this in a while. Yeah. All right. So just adding a couple decorations to this room so it doesn't look so plain. But I didn't want to add too many because, it is a very, there's a repetitive pattern in the wallpaper, so I didn't want to add like too much detail, which has just been like too much for the eyes to handle. Yeah. I'm like jumping back and forth between Gilmore Girls comments and How I Met Your Mother comments. But this wallpaper, just watching back this video is making me think of in Gilmore Girls when Rory and Lorelai Lorelai just skipped out on her wedding, and her and Rory are taking like a road trip, and they end up at the treasure. I can never pronounce that thing. The treasure cat. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I apologize. But the inn, and they have this, they have this room where their wallpaper is a bunch of flowers, and there's like some kind of foil in there that makes it look like they're moving. And I'm just thinking about their comments, and I'm like, well, they'd probably hate this house. Yeah, anyways. So working on the upstairs now. That's something I did differently, actually. I usually start with the upstairs, and I start with the bedrooms, and I end with the kitchen and the living room. And I didn't do that this time. Usually I start with the bedrooms because I have more fun designing kitchens and living rooms than I do bedrooms. But I had such a clear idea of what I wanted the downstairs to look like, that I didn't want to lose that train of thought. So I was just like, no, I have to start with it. I have to get that done immediately. Yeah, so here we go, working on the bedroom. The bedroom is the reason that the parents both have some yellow in their outfits, because I felt like they needed that in their outfits. If they were going to have some yellow in the bedroom, especially all that yellow that's on that bed, I felt like they just needed the yellow to pop back through their clothes somehow. So yeah, anyways, just working on this desk. I probably should have gave them a better computer, because the dad's a writer, so, in theory he'd have a better computer. Though honestly, he's the kind of person I could see writing on a typewriter more than a actual computer. But seeing as the Sims don't have a typewriter, I should have given him a more modern computer. But the old, chunky one just sort of, I find it just fits in with just like the whole decor and feel of the house. So I went with that. And I mean, it does the same thing. It just might, break more often. Yeah, anyway, so this is a very, very cramped bedroom. The two girls share this little tiny room. So their beds are touching, stuck together, and they don't have a desk. They just have a table with 3 chairs on it, and I put one computer down, and then the other 2 empty spots are for them to do their homework. So they don't have to go in the dining room to do that. Yeah, so just trying to find something to fill up that empty space with, and I think I just go with that one plan, and I'm like, that's good enough. Because everything else was just sort of like intruding on the desk, and I didn't really want that to happen, so I just put plants everywhere else. Yeah, so there's a guitar because the teenager wants to be, a musical genius. And there are a lot of plants, and I actually do put a potting area in the backyard, and the little girl, who's also creative like the rest of her family, in my head will probably want to become a botanist or something. But yeah, so the teenager, she got a guitar in her room, something fun for her to do. And I realized I did not have any room for the kid to have any toys, and so the idea of building a treehouse for this build came to life, and I had such a hard time with it. Like, there was no trees that were tall enough or short enough to go under or on the side without the leaves or branches going into the treehouse way too much. But I mean, I did what I could. So it sort of just looks like it's floating, and it was the best I could do. Yeah, so I made it all wood. I feel like that's just, makes it a little bit realistic. Like, the whole thing was just built out of wood, in a tree. Or multiple trees in this case. So yeah, anyway, she has a bear, she has a chest to keep a bunch of random toys, and she has a little dollhouse. And there we go, I move the stairs a little bit so I can have a little bit of a balcony area, with 2 little chairs. She can sit out there with a friend, and they can have a nice little view. Yeah, so here we go. I'm working on the exterior now, putting in a bunch of plants, a couple of benches on the deck, and yeah, I'm just going crazy with the flowers right now. filling up that area. I feel like I don't use the rose bushes that often. I really, really feel like I should. They honestly think they're really pretty. I don't know why I don't use them more. But yeah, just chucking a huge tree in there, and a small one. A little barbecue, another bench, and there we go. The potting area. Oh yeah, I like that. I put the monkey bars under the tree house. I figured since I don't have a tree under there, which I really should, but since I don't, I'll just put monkey bars under there. It sort of blends in. It's like the little kid corner. I think it just works out really, really well. So yes, it's a very small outdoor table, so they can't really have, a dinner party outside. But I mean, you guys can always just buy a bigger table and put it out there if you guys wanted more people to be able to enjoy that area, if you wanted them to have an outdoor barbecue party sort of thing. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the video. We're almost at the screenshots. I just really wanted it to look like I didn't want it to look like a dirt path. I just wanted it to look like they had walked over that area so very much that it just sort of killed the grass a little bit, and they haven't like reseeded it or anything in a while. Anyway, so here are the screenshots. Like always, there will be a link in the description below to where you can download this house and this family. I apologize for all my word stumbles throughout this video, but that's just who I am. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you guys can know when my next videos are up, and be sure to check out my other videos. Yeah, leave a comment if you guys like this house, or if you didn't, leave a comment as well. Tell me what you didn't like. Criticism is always a good thing. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a really, really great day, and thank you guys so very much for watching.